Education has never been this accessible, and it's all thanks to the internet. We have so much information available, and we can also easily share our knowledge and experiences with the others on the internet. But we live in a capitalistic society, and sometimes you have to pay to learn something. Not that this is a bad thing. I think paid courses are an amazing opportunity to get information from professionals of the industry at a very affordable price. Investing into your education is really important. But I think things have gotten a little bit too far, especially with the art courses. Have you struggled to find tutorials for anatomy? Don't worry, I got you. My course has all the guides on every human body part. Don't miss out my course. Do you want to create cute and adorable creatures? Don't worry. My course will teach you how to create memorable and cute characters. Don't miss your chance and get my course now. Do you struggle to draw cute and sparkly eyes? My course will teach you how to make your work super adorable. Use my code SPARKLY20 and get 20% extra discount on my art course. We definitely have an oversaturation of art courses, and I believe that some of those art courses shouldn't exist. You may ask me, but Umi, what rubbed you the wrong way? Why do you even care? And I have a lot to say. But first, I would like to say that it's totally okay to buy art courses from artists or content creators who you look up to. It's totally valid to support and learn from your favorite content creators, and I don't want to discourage you to do that. I just want to warn starting artists who are willing to invest some money into their art education, because often the art courses cost quite a bit of money. Now, we can return to the topic of what rubbed me wrong. One peaceful evening, I am calmly scrolling my Instagram reels and I get 4 ads in a row of art courses from different artists whom I have never seen or followed. And I wouldn't probably even notice anything wrong if only those art courses weren't advertising really simple things like how to draw eyes, how to do some basic anatomy, how to render hair. And why do I think it's wrong? Well, because in my days, people just post art tutorials for free. Whenever an artist would be asked about how they draw certain things, they would usually make a short tutorial or some sort of guide on the specific topic. Of course, I can't vouch for every single art course out there, but many of them do feel like they are just a collection of these simple guides. And I think that would be so unfair to pay a big amount of money for a collection of these tiny tutorials that you can find online for free. Sadly, these course platforms, they invite artists not based on their artistic skill or on their expertise, but on their follower count. I think it's not a secret at this point that your skill does not dictate your account growth. There are many accounts that do content creation about their art, and they became popular not necessarily because their art is at a professional level. Of course, it's a great opportunity to support yourself as an artist when you're invited to sell a course, but most importantly, it is a bigger opportunity for platforms to get their cut of your course. And when the key reason for creating educational course is to earn money, that might be not the best course out there. And if you think that purchasing an art course from professional artists is a good idea, that might be not entirely true. Even if the artist has many years of experience behind their back, that does not mean they have any experience teaching someone. Educating others is an art of its own, and I can say from my own experience that teaching is hard. I used to work at a small art studio teaching kids how to draw simple chibis and cute little animals, and teaching others is not easy. You have to be really interested in helping others and finding understanding. You have to be really invested in passing on your knowledge to the others. And so, the artist might be an art god, but sadly they are not able to explain their ideas simply enough for others to understand. I was sadly a victim of such an art course myself. I bought an art course that I was dreaming about. It was by my favorite game artist. It was heavily advertised everywhere, and many art YouTubers made reviews on that course. And so I eventually bought it as a gift for myself. And the first thing that artist says in that course is that he never tried teaching anyone, and he apologizes that some things might be hard to understand. And I really felt it throughout the course. Many things could have been explained in more depth, and many things were a little bit brushed under the carpet. And I really felt that the pacing of the course was uneven. Some lessons were really packed. It was hard to sit through the entire video. And some videos were 1 hour long, but they were just repeating the same thing over and over again. I actually wanted to make a review on that course myself because I purchased it with my own money. No one sponsored me, so I thought that I would make a fair review. But I encountered a little problem. The platform decided to stop supporting some browsers, which to me is insane because I paid for the course, it was working just fine, and then suddenly there's no way for me to view the videos anymore other than installing Google Chrome. And I understand if the platform has some technical difficulties and they can support some browsers for whatever reason, but I would like to have some sort of notice, an announcement on the platform, an email, some sort of apology that some things have changed. And now I'm just wondering what kind of other terms of services this platform is changing behind my back without me knowing. Like, I lost my trust as a customer. I honestly asked the platform for a refund, but they answered to me that according to their refund policy it's already too late, which honestly expected. I still have about half of the course left to finish watching, and I hope that one day I will get to finish it fully, because even if it was not the best course out there, I still learned some things from that artist, and I really hope that the second half gets better like everyone else says on the internet. On that sad note, art courses are not bad. I honestly think that it's a great opportunity to get art education at an affordable price. But you have to be very careful because current market is very oversaturated, and it can be very overwhelming to find an art course that is right for you. And also, not every art course out there is made with intention of passing on the knowledge, and frequently platforms are trying to take advantage of you by making some great deals or offering you some discounts. If I were to look for an art course again, I would definitely look for artists who already had some sort of teaching experience prior to creating their art course. I think it should be written somewhere in the course's description. And I would most likely avoid courses created by very popular social media artists, and I would check if the author of the course has specific experience in the industry or some sort of other achievements, and obviously check their portfolio. But I would also recommend to pay more attention to art books. Not long ago I bought these two books from Morpho series. It's an anatomy book series created by Michelle Lauricella. These are really amazing books. I feel like my anatomy leveled up quite a bit since I started learning with these books. And I also think that market of Asian books is also much more accessible to us nowadays. So I would definitely recommend checking it out because there are a lot of materials there. So in the end, I would really try my best to diversify my sources of education and not get fixated on a couple of video courses. Obviously, that is all just my opinion on the current art courses. Maybe I really just sound like an old granny screaming, "Back in my days!" But I truly hope that you stay safe out there and see you in the next video. Bye!